Have you ever wondered why some Formula 1 drivers seem to disappear after one big win, while others are always in the fight, no matter what? What if I told you there's one driver on the grid who almost never makes a mistake, never gives up, and always brings home the points, even when everything around him is unpredictable? This isn't about the fastest lap or the wildest overtake. This is about the rarest skill in F1. True consistency. Formula 1 is a sport where anything can happen. One weekend, a driver is on the podium. The next, they might be out of the race because of a small mistake or a sudden rainstorm. Teams spend millions to be faster, but sometimes pure speed is not enough. What really matters, especially in today's F1, is being consistent. Scoring points every race, avoiding big mistakes, and always giving your team a chance. This is where George Russell stands out. While others have highs and lows, Russell is always there, steady, reliable, and always fighting for the best result possible. In a world where chaos is normal, George Russell has made his consistency his trademark. He's not always the loudest or the flashiest, but he is always in the mix, always delivering. From his early days in karting to now leading Mercedes in 2025, Russell has shown that you don't need to win every race to be one of the best. You just need to be there, every single time, when it counts. To understand how Russell became so reliable, we need to go back to where it all began. Every champion starts somewhere, and for George, that was karting. He began young, winning important championships and moving up the ranks quickly. By 16, he had already won the BRDC Formula 4 title. In 2017, he joined the GP3 series and won the championship in his first season. The next year, he repeated that in Formula 2, beating strong rivals like Lando Norris and Alex Albon. Russell's strength wasn't just his speed, but his ability to finish races and score points. He was rarely out of position and almost never made big mistakes. Mercedes noticed and brought him into their junior program. From the start, Russell's career was about doing the job, every weekend, no matter what. After building a strong foundation, Russell's next big test came with Williams in 2019. Moving from junior success to a struggling F1 team is never easy, but Russell made the most out of it. The car was slow, but his talent was clear. He became known as Mr. Saturday because he often outqualified his teammates even when the car wasn't good enough for points. In Spa 2021, he put his Williams on the front row in the rain and finished second after a shortened race. In Sochi, he qualified third. Even if he didn't score many points, he made the most of every chance. Russell's time at Williams showed that he could focus and deliver, no matter the situation. He built a reputation for being reliable and fast, and people started to see him as a future star. After proving himself at Williams, Russell's next chapter was his move to Mercedes, a dream for any driver. In 2020, Russell got his first chance, replacing Lewis Hamilton at the Shakir Grand Prix. He almost won the race, but a pit stop mistake and a puncture took away his victory. Still, he showed everyone he was ready for the top. In 2022, he joined Mercedes full-time. He regularly outqualified his teammates, won his first race in Brazil, and finished most races in the points. Even when Mercedes was not the fastest, Russell was there, fighting for podiums and never giving up. With his place at Mercedes secure, Russell's next challenge was to keep delivering, even as the team faced ups and downs. In 2024, Russell became Mercedes' most consistent driver. He won in Austria and Las Vegas, took 4 podiums and finished almost every race in the points. He beat Hamilton in qualifying 18 times in 24 sessions and ended the season 20 points ahead in the championship. Even when the car was difficult, Russell avoided mistakes and brought the car home. His steady results made him the team's main hope for the future. After a strong 2024, Russell stepped up as the true leader at Mercedes in 2025. With Hamilton gone and rookie Kimi Antonelli as his teammate, Russell had to guide the team through a tough season. The car still has problems, especially with tire management and race pace, but Russell keeps scoring points and podiums. In the first part of the season, he was almost always in the top 5, showing strong and steady results. Even when things went wrong, like in Imola or Monaco, Russell found a way to get the best possible result. Mercedes bosses have praised his calm attitude and his ability to help Antonelli learn quickly. Russell's leadership is clear, but his qualifying skills are still a big reason for his success. In 2025, he keeps out-qualifying Antonelli and often starts higher than the car really deserves. On average, he started in the top 3 for most races this year. His smooth and precise style helps him get the most out of the car on Saturdays, setting up strong results for Sunday. But qualifying is only part of the story. Russell's driving is all about being smooth and smart. He takes clean lines through corners and manages his tires better than most drivers. He doesn't take big risks with late braking, but focuses on keeping a steady pace and making good decisions. This helps him avoid mistakes and keep his tires in good shape, which is very important in today's long races. Russell's approach on track is matched by his attitude in the garage. In 2025, he leads the team with confidence. He keeps everyone focused even when things are not going well. When Antonelli has problems or the car is difficult to drive, Russell helps the team stay positive and to work together. He also works on his mental strength, using a psychologist to stay calm and balanced during the season. Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff has called him one of the best leaders in the sport. Russell's positive attitude and clear feedback help the engineers make the car better, and his teammates trust him to guide the team in the right direction. All of these qualities come together in the numbers, which tell the real story of Russell's consistency. In 2025, Russell has completed every race so far without a single retirement. He's also shown impressive adaptability, like in Bahrain, where he managed mechanical issues throughout the race but still finished second, turning a tough situation into a strong result. Even when Mercedes struggled with tire overheating or unexpected technical problems, Russell kept his cool and always found a way to score points. Looking at these stats, it's natural to wonder what comes next for Russell. His contract ends this year and everyone is watching to see what happens. Mercedes wants to keep him, and Russell says he's absolutely ready to be a world champion if the team gives him a fast car. But the big question is, can Mercedes close the gap to McLaren and Verstappen? Russell himself has said that McLaren looks by far the strongest team this year, but he is still fighting every weekend. So if Mercedes improves, Russell's consistency could finally bring him a title. Until then, he remains one of the best examples of reliability on the grid. As we reach the end of Russell's story so far, one thing is clear. George Russell's story shows that in Formula 1, being consistent is sometimes the best superpower. While others have big wins and big crashes, Russell quietly builds a strong legacy, one race at a time. In a sport where drama and speed get the headlines, Russell proves that always being there, always delivering is what really counts. As Mercedes looks to the future, their hopes rest on one of the most consistent drivers of this generation, George Russell. And if he keeps this up, maybe next time it will be his name everyone is talking about in the title fight.